When working with conditional formatting, sometimes the preset rules and styles don't fit our requirements, in which case we have to create new conditional formatting rules. Let's try this out on the potential start dates column. Food to Go would ideally like candidates to start within 2 weeks' time. Let's enter today's date in cell F1 because we will need to use it, as you will see shortly. Now we have to select the cells we want to format, go to conditional formatting, and this time click New Rule. We can create a new rule based on any of these rule types. For custom analysis, it's very useful to create a new rule using a formula to determine which cells to format. Excel will then format values when this formula is true. This is exactly what we need to do, so let's select it and then enter a formula into this field. We are telling Excel that when we subtract today's date from the values in column F, we want values less than or equal to 14, which means candidates can start within 2 weeks. Since today's date remains constant, this is an absolute cell reference to cell F1, which is where we entered the date. We can now choose a formatting style and preview it. Everything looks good, so let's click OK. All the cells that fulfill our formula criteria have been formatted. Now Alia tells Tim that multiple conditional formatting rules can be applied to the same cell range as long as they are of different styles. We can create a new rule in the availability column because it's currently using icon sets. This time, let's create a new rule based on the software skills column. For the immediate placements available at Food to Go, it would help if candidates are proficient in Excel or Photoshop. Let's find out which candidates have these skills by creating a new rule and choosing to use a formula again. Since our values may contain either of two options, we should use an OR function. Let's enter our formula into this field. Now, because we have used relative cell references, we are saying that if the values in column D are Excel or Photoshop, the cells in the column selected should be formatted. Let's choose the green fill option and click OK to see what happens. Wow! The great news is that most of the candidates are proficient in either software, and there are 5 matches based on both the availability and software proficiency criteria. HR can now easily check out how these candidates performed in interviews and make an informed decision. Now, when you have multiple rules within the same cell range like in column E and don't want to clear all of them, you can use the Manage Rules command. You will see a list of all rules currently applied to your selected cell range. Select the rule you want to delete and then click on Delete Rule. Let's delete the icon rule and click OK. Only formatting linked to the rule you have deleted will be removed. Tim and the HR team are very grateful to Alia and Excel for their help. This is going to save them a lot of time and, more importantly, make the hiring process more efficient and transparent. It's also useful because Food to Go has met some strong candidates who aren't suitable for the vacancies they currently have, but they would like to keep them on file for future positions, and this is a great way to do so. Just to recap, conditional formatting is a quick and effective visual analysis tool. We can use preset rules, preset styles, or create new rules to base formatting on. Preset styles are very popular, and there are 3 options: data bars, color scales, and icon sets. As we have seen, conditional formatting will be very useful when doing reporting or designing dashboards. To get the hang of it requires some practice, especially if you want to create complex rules. But as they say, practice makes perfect, and you will definitely have fun doing so.